Hi guys, so today I want to talk about something a bit more serious because, I don't want you guys thinking my life is all good, everything. It's not, no one's is. Even if you go to my vlog channel and see me doing a whole bunch of crazy fun shit, I still have some issues, and that's why I make my life update videos every once in a while. Let you guys know how my life's been going. And there's still some stuff that I'm not really comfortable sharing with the internet, but this is I didn't really want to share this either, but I thought that I should because, well, you guys know Paisley. He's in almost every one of my videos in the end screen. And I can't just act like nothing happened with no explanation and he just never be in any of my videos anymore. So yeah, Paisley ran away in late December. So here's what happened. I was gonna go away to Georgia for Christmas break to visit with Molly and their family for Christmas and stuff. And since I would be gone for a while, I needed someone to look after Paisley, and I thought it would be easier if I just brought him to my mom's house and my parents just look after him while I was gone, because before I moved out of my parents' house, he lived there at their farm too. So, I thought it'd be good for him to go back, see his old friends and stuff, all that. So I actually let my mom look after him a week sooner than I was going to, because he was sick lately. He'd been, it wasn't anything too serious. He just had been throwing up a lot, and also he was acting weird. He just kept licking his balls and whining. He doesn't have balls, but licking that cat area that cats lick, okay. So I thought, okay, I'll just drop him off early, and maybe it'll be good for him, and my mom can take him to the vet while he's there, because, I have people coming over for Christmas and stuff like that, and I kind of don't want there to be throw up on my carpet everywhere. So yeah, he went over there, and we thought that it would be fine to let him outside, because he used to be an outdoor cat, all his life up until I moved out, because originally he lived on someone else's farm, and that person wasn't really treating him well. She wasn't giving him enough food and all that stuff, and so he left and he came to my farm, well, my parents' farm, and he just pretty much adopted us. We didn't adopt him because he just came along one day and he didn't leave. And then he became our kitty, and we fed him, and we gave him a nice place to live, got him fixed, all that. And he was always an outdoor cat. He would come inside sometimes, but most of the time he just was outside on my parents' farm. And that was fine, because they lived down on a long driveway in the middle of way out country. And whenever I moved out, first I was living in town, which was a lot of roads around. Of course, I wouldn't let him out there. Now I'm in the country, but there's still a road right by my house, so just to be safe, I still kept him as an indoor cat and never let him out. But I let him go visit my parents' house a couple times just so he could get back there and have some nice outside time, because I thought it'd be good for him every once in a while instead of always being cooped up, since he was originally an outdoor cat and that's what he was more used to for most of his life. And then we cat swapped. I took one of her cats for a while and he went over there. And the other times that was fine, but this time he ran away. And he ran away like the second or third day he was there, I think. And when my mom took him home, she said that he didn't seem sick at all. She said he thought he was doing fine. She just noticed that he wasn't showing up whenever she fed the cats. And we did everything to find him. Like, at first my mom was like, well, just don't worry. Sometimes cats go off on little adventures and then they come back like a week later. I mean, I was worried. Like, every day I was like asking her, did you see Paisley yet? Is there any sign of him or anything? And I went over there and I called for him, and I went all around and I called for him, and my parents called for him every day when they fed the animals, and nothing. And me and my mom shared it all around our social media that he was missing with a picture of him, and if anybody saw him to please contact us. And my mom also put an ad in the newspaper for him, and she got a couple calls. One was from a guy that said he had been feeding a stray that looked sort of like him for a week, but when he described him, I really don't think it was him, because he said the stray was like very shy and like wouldn't really let him pet it. Which is not like Paisley at all. Paisley is like naturally friendly, like even to new people. Like, any of my friends will be coming over and they'll be petting him. He'll automatically click with anyone. He's just a people cat. Even when he first came to us, he automatically was really friendly. So I don't think that was him. The other call that my mom got was from a lady who was on her way to work, so she couldn't stop, but she saw him on the side of a road. I mean, I don't know if that was him either. My mom said the way that she described him, it really sounded like it looked like him, but I don't know. There's a lot of orange tabby cats with white chests out there. So now it's been over a month since he left. I'm kind of trying to come to the terms with him being gone, which is hard. Like, I knew it would happen someday. That's just something that you have to accept when you adopt a pet. They won't be around forever. They don't live as long as humans usually. But I didn't think it would be for a long time. And, well, I don't know. He could have been very old, too, because he came to us as an adult, and we never knew how old he was. So this was like 4 or 5 years ago, so he's at least 5. But I'm still trying. Like, I don't want to give up. Whenever I go over there, I still call for him, and my mom is putting another ad in the newspaper since the other one expired. It's just really difficult for me because I always called him like my baby. He's my son, and he was my first pet that was completely mine, I guess, whenever I moved out. Like, that I completely took care of and fed and watered and gave attention to and all that stuff. He was just like a bright ball of sunshine too. Like, he was just so bubbly and friendly and lovable. Like, he brought joy into everyone's lives, literally. All my friends love him and are sad that he's gone. I feel like it's my fault. Like, it's not completely my fault, of course. Like, I don't know, I can't help that he was sick and all that, but I don't know. I feel like there's some things that I could have done differently to make him stay. Like, I don't know. I should have taken him to the vet myself, and just put up with him throwing up a lot, and I don't know. I think about all the things that I could have done differently, but you know, I guess that's what you think about in life. Like, you make a mistake or something happens and then you just think, oh, if only I could have done this, then that wouldn't have happened. But you can't undo shit. I just wish, at least if I would have known he would have run away, I wish I could have at least said goodbye to him. I mean, I guess I sort of did whenever I dropped him off at my mom's house, but it wasn't enough. My dog, she was really old. She was my childhood dog. She died last spring, but it was easier because I got that closure, because I knew she was going to die, because the vet said that they had to put her down, so I got like a long time to be with her and stuff before I let her go. And it's just a lot harder whenever you don't get that. I kept like telling myself and really hoping that he would be back whenever I got back from Georgia, at least, because I was in Georgia for 2 weeks. And whenever I got back, he still wasn't back. And I didn't want to come back in my house and not see him greet me, because he would always do that. Like, whenever I went out someplace for the day, he always sat on my couch by the window, like the top of the couch, and he would look out the window and wait for my car to pull in. And whenever I pulled in, I would see him getting up, yawning and stretching, and whenever I came to the door, he would be at the door waiting for me, meowing. That's really, really sweet memory, and it was really hard coming back from a trip and not having that. I didn't want to go back home alone. I stayed at my parents' house until I could have Devin go to my house for the first time with me. You know, I don't like being alone without a cat. Like, I always have to have a cat living with me at all times, because I love cats, and especially because I don't have any other people living with me. It's just me. I don't want to be completely alone. Like, I think it's good to at least have a pet living with you. And I don't know. I really don't know if I'm ready to just go ahead and adopt another cat right away. And I'm still kind of hoping that Paisley will come back. And if he does, that'll be a problem, because where I'm living now, I'm only allowed to have one cat, so I'll probably wait till I move again, at least. But at first I was just taking my parents' cat, Milo, and having him visit, but I figured since this bad thing happened, I should do something good out of it in Paisley's name. Like, I gave Paisley a home and love and food when he needed it, and I think he would be proud of me and happy if I did the same for other cats. So I used to foster cats a couple years ago whenever I volunteered at the Humane Society, and I think I'm going to start doing that again for a while. And my sister is having to get rid of her cats, and she wanted me to take them. And I told her, well, since the landlord agreement only lets me have one, I can take one of them. So she's like, okay, and then my mom agreed to take the other one. I told her she should keep them, but she can't, unfortunately, because she has allergies, and they're really bothering her allergies. It's really getting bad lately to the point where she can't take it, and it's just making her anxiety a lot worse. So, yeah, I'm looking after her cat, Ty, until I can find him a home. Ty is a really sweet cat. He is shy at first. The first day I brought him here, he would just hide behind my couch. But then the second day, he got warmed up, and once he gets warmed up to you, he is the sweetest, most affectionate cat. I think the reason why he's shy is, unfortunately, because he's declawed. No, my sister did not get him declawed. She adopted him like that. His former owner did. Neither of us agree with declawing your cats. It's taking away their main source of self-defense, so it very often gives cats social anxiety, and it makes them more scared of things because, oh, if they can't defend themselves, then they have to, like, run off. I will make another video sometime about that because I've done a lot of research about that. But he's really sweet. He's just not good around children, or probably dogs too, unless your dog is super chill, because my sister has 2 little twins and he's terrified of them. They're loud and crazy as kids are. They're 4, and every time that they're out and about, he always goes and hides under a bed. He was really good with my sister's other cat, so he's good with cats, as long as your cat isn't super mean and stuff. But, he's really sweet, and he loves attention. He'll, if he likes you, he'll follow you around, he'll cuddle with you. Yeah, he doesn't like loud noises and stuff like that. He'll get scared easily by that stuff, but he's really lovable. Here, I'll go get him. Ty! Hey, this is Ty. He's really cute. And I would say check the description first if you are interested in adopting him. If you're around the Somerset, Johnstown-ish area, because I already got an offer on him. My friend wants to adopt him, but they're not sure yet. Yeah, I will keep you updated in the description about that. There have been a lot of people who've been finding my channel and subscribing lately, and I really appreciate that. And I want to say sorry if you're new here and this is the first video that you're watching. I promise you most of my videos are fun and lighthearted and funny and all that, and not depressing like this, but you know, just trying to keep it real with you guys. Yeah, Paisley will also be on some future vlogs because of the fact that since I'm trying to focus more on this channel and upload regularly on this channel. I focus a lot less on my vlog channel. And yeah, I know the last time I uploaded a vlog was like in June of last year, but I actually have vlogs all the way back to July of last year that I still need to upload. So I promise that I'll have some stuff coming out. I'm gonna try to film videos for this channel ahead of time. It's a lot, especially when I just started college back yesterday. I'll see you next week with a more happy video. Bye!